Good morning, everyone. Yesterday we saw US market after opening higher corrected during the day, mainly reason driven by high inflation which has come up in the US. The CPI inflation which came at 8.5 versus expectation of 8.4 and uh, last month rate of 7.9. This is one of the highest in 30 years. And we yesterday, as we said, already Fed is concerned about this and is taking measures to correct it. So more of an event is now over, and market will go ahead after this, go after the. So apart from this, if you see the Asian markets are seeing some positive signs. There was a news that uh, there is a partial opening up has happened in Shanghai in China, uh, which has the impact on oil also. The oil went up from $100 to now at around $105. So the first commodity which has moved up, other commodity also had the move up, and aluminum is up by around 2%, and even copper is up by around 1.5%, iron ore by 1%, and steel by 1%. So across the board, we are seeing some positive trend in commodity as well. And even the futures of US markets are showing some uh, a positive move. Yesterday, India had seen inflation figure also coming up over, and that is also had come ahead of what market was expecting. It has come at 6.95 versus expectation of 6.4, and last month of 6.07. So we have a 2-day holiday in India. So there could be some short covering which may be visible in today's trade. So uh, maybe today could be a positive day. I'll request technical people to take up from here.
Yes, thank you. So, good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Today, the market is likely to open on a flattish to positive note, and we might see some range-bound trading session during the day. Yesterday, we have seen that the Nifty manages to maintain a strong support of 20 DMA, which comes to at around 17,430 levels, and from that onwards, we have witnessed a bounce back rally and maintained a positive closing above 17,500 psychological mark, which gives some sort of a relief side. Now going ahead, 7,500 will act as a crucial support level. As long as Nifty sustains above that level, the bounce back rally is likely to be continued on the higher sides. For the today intraday purpose, the first resistance is placed at 17,600 level. Any more above that level, we expect a continuation of this positive momentum towards 17,640 to 17,670 levels on the higher sides. As I said, 17,500, 540 will act as an immediate support level. If it's break that level, then only we can witness some sort of a profit booking, which might take a Nifty towards 17,430 back towards 20 DMA. The overall view will remain a cautious, but this pullback rally is likely to seen into today's trading session. So just hold on here if you're having any long positions, but maintain with the strict stop losses. Coming towards the bank Nifty for today intraday purpose, 38,020 will act as the first resistance zone. Any move above that level, we expect a positive momentums, which might take a bank Nifty towards 38,300 to 38,400 levels on the high side. Whereas on downside, 37,370 is the first support level. Below that level, 37,000 levels can be seen. Coming towards the Nifty Finance, for today intraday purpose, the resistance is placed at 17,340. Any move above that level, we expect a positive momentum to be carried forward, which might take a Nifty Finance towards 17,470 to 17,540 levels on the higher side. On the flip side, 17,170 is the first support level. Below that level, 17,000 levels can be seen on the downside. Stock specific, PI industry really looks very good. In this market also, this stock has just surpassed its 200 DMA moving average on yesterday on the closing basis. Even we have initiated a buy call on this particular counter yesterday. I believe it has a potential to reach up to 3,020 is the first target, but if it surpasses that level, then 3,100 levels can be seen on the higher side. So those who are holding any long position into the PI industry, definitely they can hold on with the trailing stop loss of 2970 on the downside. Another stock looks interesting on the technical front is the BPL, that is a Varun Beverage. This particular counter also really looks very good, as I believe that it has a potential to reach on the higher sides up to 1020 to 1040 levels. So one can go for a long position into the BPL at CMP. Stop loss can be kept at 965. Upside 1020, 1040 levels can be seen into the 1 to 2 trading session days. I think that's it from my end. I request Way2 teams to take a call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. See, on the derivative front, overall, not much has changed. So we had said even when Nifty was around the 17,800, 900 levels, that a negative bias is likely to be seen, and 17,500 is going to be retested. It was retested yesterday. Now see overall the view is still same. There is good support around 17,500 levels, but if 17,500 level is broken, there is looking at the open interest, there is no real support up till the 17,000 level. So if we break and close below the 17,500 levels, we'll be in for further selling, which can come in towards 17,000 levels. So very, very important that Nifty holds 17,500 for today. Um, on the call front, there are huge towers from 17,600 upwards to 18,000, and even at 18,500. So at every about 100, 200 points, there is strong resistance for Nifty. Also, with today being the expiry day, it is likely to be some sort of flat or a soft expiry. Unlikely that any buying will seep in at least for today. Probably from Monday onwards, if open interest changes, we might have a look at that. But as of now, it looks like a soft expiry. Um, Also, one positive aspect for Nifty here is the PCR has gone down to oversold zones. It has gone down below zero point 0.8 levels, and it doesn't stay for long below the zero point 0.8 level. So there can be bounce in the offing, in the coming days, if not today. Also, the VIX is consistently remaining below the 20 level. So if this further reduces to 15 odd, then a sustainable rally can be expected. But at least for today, there can be some amount of selling or panic. um, from the stock specific front, um, see, banks have done very well yesterday. Some good buying has been seen, and bank Nifty especially hasn't broken 37,500 levels on the downside, at least on the futures. So that is one good sign, and if it continues to hold on, from next week onwards, you will see further buying in banking stocks. So ICICI Bank, SBI, HDFC Bank, these stocks are the best bets for the next 3 or 4 days. So one can continue to hold longs and make longs toward the end of the day for today, and hold on for the next week. You can get good gains. That's it from my side. I'd like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Good morning. Anand Rathi result was okay. Revenue grew by 6% quarter on quarter. Since this was the maiden result post listing, comparable quarter on quarter AUM growth data is not available, but we estimate that it would be around 5 to 6% kind of quarter on quarter growth based on what was given in the RHP for the month of August 2021. And also for the full year, the AUM has grown by 23% year on year and currently stands at almost 33,000 crores. EBITDA increased by less than revenue growth at 3% quarter on quarter. Stock is trading at Q4 annualized PE of 18.4 times, which we feel is more or less fairly valued, and we expect stock to compound at around 15 to 20% CAGR going forward. But obviously, this being a market-based stock, it will be volatile and dependent on market movements. Thermax has won an order of 522 crores for a refinery and petrochemical complex for utility boilers. So this is positive. Also, yesterday we interacted with the management of Acrisil Limited. We had earlier recommended this company as a monthly pick as well. Basically, international consumers are opting for quad sinks, which is the main selling product of the company, compared to plain vanilla steel sinks, which are mostly sold in developing countries like India and most of Asia. Because quad sinks have advantages like premium look and feel and higher aesthetic value, they provide color options and they are also noise free. So this is the reason that they are being accepted in the developed markets over steel sinks. Also, in terms of costing, the cost is just around 30 odd percent higher than steel sinks. So for example, in India, a steel sink cost is rupees 6,000, whereas a quad sink costs 8,000 rupees. There is a strong tailwind globally, which is driving almost 25 to 30% kind of growth in this industry. So, which is unheard of kind of in terms of global growth for any other product. So this growth is being driven by developed markets, as I said, US and Europe mostly. And globally, this trend we think will continue in coming years as well. Before COVID, the share of quad sinks was at just 6% of total, with the balance mostly coming from steel sinks. And 2 years down the line today, when we stand, the share of quad sinks has increased to around 10% globally. And we think this increase in share of quad sinks will continue going forward. There are just 4 companies globally having this shock technology to make quad sinks. Among them, Acrisil has around 11% market share, which we think will increase to 15% in a couple of years by FY24. And we expect that during this period, the sales of Acrisil will increase from 500 crores in current year to around 1,000 crores in FY24. And we remain bullish on the stock and expect a decent upside from current levels. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Mindtree is to post results on Monday. The company is likely to post a CC revenue growth of 5.2%, which is similar to last quarter, wherein the company has posted a revenue growth of 5.2%. Margin is expected to decline QoQ by 50 bips. Order win for the last quarter stood at $358 million. So how the deal win has improved this quarter would be one of the things to watch out for. Other than this, the key things to watch out for in the result would be the demand outlook for FY23 and the margin outlook. Thank you. Margins for Mindtree is expected to decline QoQ by 50 bits. Order wins for last quarter stood at $358 million. So how the deal win has improved this quarter would be one of the things to watch out for in the result. Other than this, the key things to watch out for would be the demand outlook for FY23 and how's the margins moving ahead would be the other thing to watch out for. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this, we had seen the oil price again moving up. Even if we see yesterday, most of the commodity decline, ONGC was marginally down. And I think with the increase in the oil prices, ONGC can see some move up in today's date. Apart from that, Indiabulls Real Estate has completed its QIP and raised around 85 crore of rupees at a price of 101.10. So that is the lowest price they could have taken. That is around 5% down from floor price. Seems like the response is not so great. It's been raised at lower end of the price. Though with the QIP, somehow lower price is in debt, but we do not see any great upside in the near term, as the company has very high debt on consolidated basis of around almost 6,000 crore plus. With the raise of around 850 crore, if they use it for repayment, then also the debt will continue to remain high, and projects are at very initial stage and not at they are not expected to launch any any big project in next 2 quarters, so there is likely to remain subdued in the near term. Apart from that, we have a result of HDFC on Saturday. So we had seen price moving up on consolidation and now correcting fully thereafter. But before that, we had seen that HDFC has reported very good quarterly number with over 20% growth in advances, which is one of the highest in near term. So result is likely to be good. So quite possible we may see some positiveness on account of result. Apart from that, on Tuesday, we have a result of ACC is likely to report volume growth of around degrowth of around 2% year-on-year, and also around 210 rupees a year, on moving up of around 125 rupees quarter-on-quarter moving up. So result is likely to be more of a okay set of numbers. It's already been captured by the market. The prices are moving more in line with whatever the cement prices has taken price increase in April. They had taken price increase of around 20 rupees, 20 to 30 rupees in different markets. So result is likely to be more of an okay set of numbers, and will be whatever the result comes, then we'll be giving directions for the other cement players. Then Tata Steel long product is also likely to report numbers. The numbers are looking at declining set of number, mainly on account of volume. The volume is likely to decline by around 10%. That's all from us. Thank you very much, and have a good day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.